He predicted the future with shocking accuracy, and what comes next is even more terrifying. Get ready to discover the most incredible and terrifying predictions from the greatest seer in history. Nostradamus, the man who saw the future centuries before it happened, left prophecies so precise that even the most skeptical are left speechless. He predicted the rise of Hitler. He foresaw the French Revolution. He described the September 11 attacks in astonishing detail. And now, his latest prophecy could change everything. But they don't want you to know this. Skeptics try to discredit his words, hiding the truth from millions of people. But today, you will learn everything. The world needs to open its eyes because dark things are coming. And Nostradamus already warned us about it. His final prophecy is the scariest of them all. And you need to hear it before it's too late. And there's more. Stay until the end, because I've prepared an incredible gift for you. Something that will change the way you see the future. Now tell me in the comments, from which part of the world are you watching this video? Do you believe in Nostradamus's prophecies? Write it below. I'll try to reply to everyone. Thank you so much, and let's uncover this mystery together. The prophecies about the end of times. What did Nostradamus predict for our future? Nostradamus left writings that continue to intrigue the world. His prophecies, written in enigmatic verses, have already predicted historical events with chilling accuracy. But what about the future? Are we on the brink of something much greater? Next, we'll reveal the most enigmatic prophecies of Nostradamus about the end of times. Understand what has already come true and what might still lie ahead. Devastating wars and conflicts. Fire from the sky will fall upon the great city. The world will be taken by flames and destruction. And many believe this prediction describes events like the September 11 attacks, the destruction caused by modern missiles, and even the looming risk of a major global conflict. The world is becoming increasingly unstable, and war may be a sign that we are approaching a point of no return. Natural catastrophes and extreme climate changes. The earth will tremble in places never seen. Giant waves will sweep entire nations. Increasingly frequent earthquakes, devastating tsunamis, and the melting of glaciers are happening before our eyes. Nostradamus predicted that the planet would suffer from intensified natural disasters, something we are already witnessing. The arrival of a great leader who will change the world. A ruler will come from the east. His power will be felt by all nations. This prophecy has been interpreted in various ways. Some say that Nostradamus predicted the rise of influential leaders who may change the world, for better or for worse. Are we about to witness the emergence of a new ruler who will alter the fate of humanity? Technology and the control of humanity. The machines will speak and command the men, and those who do not submit will suffer. Many believe this prophecy refers to artificial intelligence, mass surveillance, and the advancement of technologies that are increasingly controlling our lives. We live in a world where technology sets the rules, and the future may be even more frightening. The final prophecy, the great final event. And when the last sign is ignored, the great cycle will close. This may be the most terrifying prophecy of all. Nostradamus suggests that a final event will mark the end of a cycle for humanity. Will it be a global disaster, a shift in consciousness, or something we still can't comprehend? The question is, are we prepared? Now, I want to know your opinion. Do you believe these prophecies are coming true? Which one impressed you the most? Comment below, and let's uncover this mystery together. The warning about the power of darkness. What did Nostradamus reveal about global control? Nostradamus not only predicted great disasters and global changes, but he also warned about something even darker, secret groups that would attempt to maintain control over the world at any cost. He wrote about invisible forces that would operate behind the scenes, manipulating wars, political crises, and even technological advancements to secure their dominance. The most terrifying part, many of his prophecies seem to be coming true before our eyes. The hidden government and planned wars. There will be invisible kings who move the pieces, and nations will fall without knowing the true enemy. Nostradamus suggested that global conflicts don't happen by chance. The backstage of wars is controlled by forces that never appear publicly. The world has seen this happen countless times, wars over power, oil, and influence. Could the conflicts we see today have been planned long before they happened? The economic crisis as a tool of control. Gold will lose its value, and the poor will depend on the rich like never before. Today, financial crises seem to appear and disappear as if they are carefully orchestrated. Banks failing, uncontrolled inflation, the cost of living skyrocketing. Nostradamus predicted that the global economy would be used as a means to control the masses. Have you noticed how we are becoming more and more captives of systems we cannot control? Artificial intelligence and the loss of freedom. The machines will rise, and men will no longer be able to distinguish the real from the illusory. Nostradamus predicted something disturbing, an era where technology would be used to monitor, influence, and even replace humanity. Today, we are witnessing the rise of artificial intelligence, deepfakes, and a world increasingly dependent on algorithms. The machines have already started making decisions for us. What will happen when we no longer have a choice? The manipulation of information and the control of truth. Those who control the words will guide the blind to the abyss. The greatest power in the modern world is not military but informational. Fake news, censorship, manipulation of reality. Nostradamus warned that there would come a time when people would only believe what they were allowed to see. Have we already reached that point? Who is truly in control of what we know? The final warning, the great final event. When the last truth is silenced, the thunder will announce the beginning of the end. This may be the most terrifying warning of all. When humanity is completely submissive, something big will happen. Will it be a global war, a social collapse, or something no one expects? Time is running out, and the question is, are we ready for what's to come? Now tell me, do you believe we are living Nostradamus' prophecies? Which of these predictions scares you the most? Write in the comments. Let's uncover this mystery together before it's too late. Signs that the prophecies are coming true. Evidence that cannot be ignored. For centuries, Nostradamus' prophecies have been seen as enigmas, mysterious warnings about the future of humanity. Many have doubted, but today the signs are before our eyes, and ignoring them could be a fatal mistake. The world is changing in a frightening way, and the events we are witnessing seem to confirm the warnings left by the greatest seer in history. Extreme climate changes. The earth is revolting. The fire will consume endless forests. The waters will flood lands once secure. Record heat waves, uncontrollable wildfires, increasingly destructive hurricanes, and rapidly melting glaciers. Nostradamus predicted that the Earth's natural balance would be broken, bringing unprecedented environmental catastrophes. Today, the planet is collapsing. Storms and droughts devastate entire regions, and hunger and resource scarcity have already begun affecting millions of people. Is this the beginning of the end? Global instability. The world on the brink of chaos. Nations will rise against nations, and innocent blood will stain the land. Each day, the world seems to get closer to a great global conflict. Wars, revolutions, nuclear threats. Nostradamus predicted that political and social instability would lead humanity into a period of great suffering. Today, tensions between countries are higher than ever. Conflicts are erupting in various parts of the world, and peace seems a distant illusion. The big question is, are we heading toward a point of no return? The age of technological control, the great eye that sees all. Man will create machines that will govern him, and his freedoms will disappear without him noticing. Nostradamus predicted that technology, instead of liberating humanity, would be used as a tool of control. Today, this is already a reality. Mass surveillance, algorithms deciding what we see and think, artificial intelligence replacing humans. We are living in a world where privacy is disappearing, and many decisions that affect our lives are already made by machines and invisible systems. Are we handing over our destiny without realizing it? The rise of a great leader, the destiny of humanity in his hands. From the shadows will rise one who will move the masses, bringing hope or despair. Nostradamus warned about the arrival of a leader who could change everything, for better or for worse. Would he be a savior or a tyrant? The world has already seen historical figures change the course of humanity, and today the search for a strong leader is more intense than ever. Are we about to see someone step into this role? The great final event, the point of no return. When the signs are ignored, the last trumpet will sound. The most terrifying part of all is that Nostradamus predicted a great event that would mark the beginning of a new era, a global collapse, a human awakening, a disaster that will change everything. The truth is, the signs are everywhere, and the world has never been closer to its prophecies. Now I ask you, do you believe that Nostradamus really predicted what is happening? Which of these prophecies scares you the most? Write in the comments. Let's uncover this mystery together before it's too late. The last efforts of the darkness to maintain power, the truth. They don't want you to know the world is on the verge of a great change. Something is happening behind the scenes, something that most people can't even imagine. Nostradamus predicted that in the final moments before a great transformation, the forces controlling the world would do everything they could to maintain their dominance. And that's exactly what we're seeing now. Manipulation, artificial crises, technology used against humanity. But how long will they be able to hide the truth? Who are they? The dark elite that controls the world. A small group in the shadows will pull the strings, making kings and peasants dance at their command. Nostradamus predicted that a group of powerful individuals would influence the world's destiny without most people realizing it. Governments, corporations, large institutions, they control everything, from the information we consume to the money we use. Who really makes the decisions? Who controls world leaders? Who dictates what is right or wrong? If you think you have total freedom, you might need to reconsider. Global manipulation, the invisible weapon to control the population. What was once true will be called a lie, and what was a lie will be accepted as truth. Today's war is not fought with swords and cannons. It's fought with information. Fake news, censorship, propaganda disguised as entertainment, all carefully planned to control the way we think and act. Nostradamus warned that the masses would be led like a herd without realizing it, and the signs are everywhere. Do you really have control over what you believe? The economy is a tool of dominion, the final trap. Gold will lose its shine, and wealth will change hands without anyone noticing. Financial crises are never by chance. They are planned, organized, and used as tools to enrich the few and enslave the many. The collapse of the world economy, increasing inequality, the growing dependence on financial technology. We're becoming prisoners of a system that could be shut down at any moment. And Nostradamus predicted, when money disappears, true control will begin. Technology, artificial intelligence, and digital dominion. Man will create his own prison and will surrender to machines without realizing it. The rise of artificial intelligence and digital surveillance may seem like progress, but is that really what it is? Nostradamus warned that one day machines would dominate humanity in a way no one expected. Surveillance systems, automatic censorship, absolute control over what we consume. We're heading toward a world where every step we take is monitored. What happens when everything you do is recorded? Are we becoming prisoners of technology without realizing it? The final move of the darkness, the change they want to avoid at all costs. When the light begins to shine, the shadows will make their final move. Nostradamus knew that the hidden forces would fight to the last moment to maintain their power, and this means that, in the coming years, we may witness desperate attempts to keep humanity under control. New conflicts, new global crises, or something even worse. Now, the most important question: do you believe there is still hope, or is it already too late? Write in the comments what you think is happening behind the scenes of the world. And from which part of the planet are you watching this video? I will read and try to respond to everyone. What can we do? Preparing for an uncertain future. The world is constantly changing, and often these changes are frightening. The signs are everywhere, and we can all feel that something big is about to happen. However, the real question is, what can we do in the face of such an uncertain future? We can't control everything, but with the right awareness and the right actions, we can prepare ourselves to face the challenges that lie ahead. Nostradamus left many predictions, some frightening, but he also suggested a vital key for those who wish to overcome difficult times: awakening consciousness and seeking spirituality. Awakening consciousness. I think you can see it, can't you? The first and most important action we can take is to awaken to the truth. Being aware of what is happening around us gives us the power to choose how to react. The dark forces Nostradamus described cannot be faced with fear, but with courage and mental clarity. It's time to question what we're taught, to look for the truth behind the smoke and mirrors. Wake up. The first step is to look beyond the surface, to see what is truly happening, and to act with intelligence, not panic. Spirituality, the light in the darkness. In times of crisis, spirituality is what keeps us strong. Nostradamus predicted that despite the shadows, the inner light of every human being could be the key to overcoming the darkness. Seeking a connection with something greater, whether through faith, meditation, or self-awareness, is essential. In moments of uncertainty, it is spirituality that gives us the courage to move forward and find peace amidst the chaos. Being in tune with our spiritual essence allows us to see beyond the material world, and it is this that gives us true strength. When we are in harmony with our spirit, we can overcome any obstacle. Practical preparation. Don't put off until tomorrow what you can do today. In addition to inner awakening, it is also crucial to prepare practically for what is to come. This includes taking care of your health, learning new skills, building support networks, and being ready to act when necessary. Don't wait for circumstances to control your life. Start preparing now, before it's too late. Building a solid foundation of resilience and adaptability will be key to facing times of crisis. Hope, the key to overcoming. Although Nostradamus' prophecies show us a turbulent future, hope is what keeps us alive and capable of facing any challenge. The greatest mistake we can make is to lose hope. No matter how difficult the situations, there is always a way out, always a chance to start over. Even in the darkest hours, light can always emerge. Believe in your strength, your inner power, and your ability to turn difficulties into opportunities. Hope is the key that can unlock a better future. Conclusion and call to action. The time to act is now. The future is in our hands. Nostradamus showed us that we are on the brink of great changes, but what truly matters is what we do with this information. What we can do is awaken our consciousness, strengthen our spirituality, and prepare for what's to come. Don't wait to act. The time to prepare is now. Share this video, comment with your ideas, and talk about what you're doing to prepare for the future. Together we can face any challenge that comes our way. The time to awaken is now. What will you do about it?